Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 I've been watching you for a while, and I just gotta let you know that I'm really feeling your style. If you glad to know your name and leave you with my number, and I hope that you can call me someday. If you want, you can give me yours too. Well, if you don't, well, I ain't mad at you. We can still be cool. Say I'm not trying to pressure you, just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name. Maybe sometime we can hook up, hang out, just chill. Say I'm not trying to pressure you, just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. Yeah, I just wanna know your name. Maybe sometime we can hook up, hang out, just chill. Well, and I'm surprised that you called, because the way you walked away, I thought I was gonna see you no more. Cause you didn't wanna give me your man. I thought that you were digging me and wasn't digging me. But anyway, what you doing tonight? I probably chill with my peeps. If it's cool with you, maybe we'll swing by. You could just chill with us, or you could just chill with me. Long as you're comfortable and you feel secure when you're with me. Cause I'm not trying to pressure you, just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girl. I just wanna know your name. Maybe sometime we can hook up, hang out, just chill. Say I'm not trying to pressure you, just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name. Maybe sometime we can hook up, hang out, just chill. There we have it. What is it? Just Friends, I think, is the name of that one. Here we are, back in the bull's mouth. Another episode of the Artistry of is brought to you by Amdreamo Music, or amdreamo.com. What is the purpose? The purpose is that you're out there. It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, okay? But you're the next house that Goldilocks didn't go to, okay? She just stumbled across this family of bears. She stumbled across them. She wasn't even looking for them, but she stumbled across, and she tasted the porridge. She felt the couch. She did all of that, right? But she didn't go to your house. She didn't taste your porridge. Your porridge tastes good. You know it does, okay? But Goldilocks didn't taste it. Why? Because you didn't have a presence. You didn't even have a house. Maybe you had a hut. Maybe you was in a cave, because that's where bears... That's where bears are, right? They're in a cave or something. So you were in a cave. She looked at that. She's like, nah, I think it's bears in that cave. I'm not going in that cave. But this house, I don't think bears live here. So that's what you want, okay? You want people to say, well, she is a musician or he is a musician, so they must have a online presence. I should be able to hear their stuff. I should be able to bring people back, right? Because after she tasted the porridge, after she slept in the couch and broke the bed and broke the couch or whatever, the rocking chair, you know what she did? She went home and she told somebody. Yes, she did. She told somebody. And then before you know it, a whole bunch of people came, and it wasn't good for the Three Bears. But it will be good for you because you are ready. You want people to come back. So where are they coming back to? They're coming back to Dreamo Music, where they work exclusively with the artists, helping them to take control of their music by building their fan base and getting them exposure all across the country. So remember, it didn't pan out for the Three Bears. That's why that story was never told when Goldilocks came back with the mob to taste that porridge. Because remember, they didn't know it was a bear. No one knew a bear was living in a house. Anyway, we are also brought to you by Butch Howell's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA LLC of Charleston, West Virginia. You don't even have to be in Charleston, West Virginia, because you can go to Advanced BKJ and learn the freshest arm bar setups, triangles, lamatas. I think that's what they call it for chokes. It's like lion killer. There's something with an M. I'll have to look it up. Maybe next time I'll say it. But I think it is lamata. But yes, learn the freshest chokes. That's really what you want to use. That's the easiest way to be humane is just by choking somebody out. Let's say they get up in your face. It's your uncle. You're at that Christmas party. He had one too many drinks. And he's maybe getting a little aggressive with the kids, getting aggressive with your sister or your aunt or whoever, right? It's like, look, man, you don't want to kill him. You don't want to get a gun. No, you don't need a gun with Butch Howell's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, okay? You don't need a gun, and it doesn't have to be lethal. You can just restrain him. And look, Uncle Jim, calm down. No, I'm not calming down. No, this is my wife. This is my kids. You can't tell me what to do. Okay. All right, I'm calming down. You see that silence? Uncle Jim, he passed out, right? And then when he comes to, he knows, like, okay, maybe I need to, hey, I was just drinking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That's usually how it goes, And when it comes to, look, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So make sure that abusive Uncle Jim can be sorry with advancedbkj.com. We're also brought to you by Weebly. Weebly. Remember, build your websites with easy drag and drop, easy just click, drag your pictures. You can bring in your pictures. You can type in your text. The templates are already built. Only thing you have to do is add the information. That's it. That's all you have to do. And you can sign up for free. Build a website for free. I had a friend of mine we're over at West Virginia State. And when you get ready to become a teacher over there, you have to do a portfolio. Now, back in the day, like when I first started college back in 2000, yes, over 14 years ago, right? So when I first started, when you had to do that portfolio, it was a big book that you carried. And I guess you would even carry this to your interview. You would carry this big binder. It'd be one of those huge binders that you get from Walmart or wherever you like to shop. I know some of y'all anti-Walmart. So wherever you like to shop, you get these big books and you fill up all your information. And then you take this and you go in front of the board or the panel and they critique it. They look at it, read it, find what's good, what's bad, blah, blah, blah. Now, once I came back to school and finished up my undergrad, bachelor's, they weren't doing that paper anymore. They were doing websites. So because I was already familiar, I've been using Weebly for a long time. Like, I'm not even sure how many years, but I know it's probably over, because I started out on Yahoo Site Builder, and probably maybe 2005 or 2006 or something like that, I switched over to Weebly. So I've been with Weebly for a long time, so even as the opportunity for them to be a sponsor, like, I was excited for that just because I've been using it for a minute already, so that was good for me, right? But like I said, I told my friend, hey man, the only thing you gotta do is go to Weebly, and you can sign up. You can make this website, because this online portfolio, you can make this with Weebly for free. And once it's time for you to go in front of the panel, you just tell them, hey, this is the website, www.blah.com. Boom, go to the website, go to the portfolio, easily navigate through it, click. We got links, hypertext, hyperlinks, whatever you want, you can do it. Make your website legit at Weebly.com. Cue the music.
Let me introduce you to Bo Miles, a unique and likable guy. Everyday life, friends and family makes up the artistry.
All right, so I wanted to, go back to those R&B days, right? Those R&B days. Somebody rockin', knockin' the boo. Good loving body rockin', knockin' boo all night long. Oh. Those songs, I mean, like, that stuff. Because, like, you figure, right now, we're all going through all kinds of crazy stuff, right? You have the shooting in Charleston, South Carolina. You have ISIS doing terrorist attacks in Paris, Tunisia, and you just have all kinds of stuff going on, right? And that's the thing about R&B music that I like, is that, okay, you got these guys singing these songs, right? But they come from these crazy environments. Like these songs are not reflective of their environment, and that's what I like about R&B music, because a lot of times you just get confused, like, because you think these guys, so you're having my baby, and it means so much to me. It's nothing more precious than the raise of family. If it's any doubt in your mind, you can count on me. Right? Whatever it is. Like, I would have to listen to it to actually know the progression. But no matter what it is, those songs, like, they don't really reflect the people that are singing it. Like, these people are rough. Like, some of the roughest, rugged guys. Like, some of these guys you don't want to meet. But their promotional package, their songs that they have on the radio, have you thinking that these guys are just some sweet guys, man. They just some of the best guys in the world. Look, he's ready to take care of his kids and raise a family, like, yo. But when I was coming up, like, dads were in short supply. So, somewhere along the line with these love songs, they never really got to it, So we'll probably write a love song too, which I don't have any paper, so I won't be writing anything down. But we'll kind of go over some ideas and some progressions, like that one for Just Friends, that Music Soul Child one. And this is a popular progression for just to have in your bag of tricks, like for those of you who are playing, you know, this is right. So the progression is actually, it's in a major key, but instead of playing major, you go to the minor. So every major key has a minor key associated with it. So one way that you can look at it, one way that I teach, is you think about a family, right? So a family will have your typical family, and every family doesn't look the same, right? So let's just say your typical family, you should have, we're just going to say that it's a mom, a dad, brother, sister, and a dog, right? So you have so that's a scale. That's a major scale, and in that major scale, we have of dad. Let's say we have a mom, we have a son, and then we have a daughter, right? Let's put the daughter here. So we have a dad, mom, brother, and then a daughter, right? And every now and then, maybe your uncle comes, but or your aunt. It doesn't have to be this. That kind of sounds a little grim, right? Now, no matter where we are, that was a different scale. So the first scale we did was a C, right? And some of you know what I'm talking about, some of you don't. It doesn't matter, right? So you have a C scale, right? And then let's say you have a A flat scale. Now, if we're looking at it like families, the A flat, let's just say that's your neighbors, or that's people who live down the street from you, right? They have there's a dad, there's a mom, there's a brother, and then there's a sister, and then there's even an uncle, right? So no matter where you go, and that's the whole thing, like no matter what key I'm in, all of these keys all have the same, you know, it's like your typical family. They all have a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister. They all have a dog. Let's see. All right, so that's the dog, right? So no matter where you are, if you're in B has a dad, B has a mom. If you're in F has a mom, F has a dad, F has a brother, sister. So that's the whole idea, right? Now, with that progression, we're starting with, now, usually we start with the dad or however you want to label it, right? But this time, for that progression, we actually start with the uncle. And we go to a different key. So now we're in G, right? And then we just start with the uncle. So, like I said, that progression, we're going to use that for our song that we're going to attempt to write or whatever. I mean, it's no real biggie. Like I said, I don't really have a pen. I'm not even going to look for one. We'll just keep going on. The show must go on, son. So, let's go up here, right? We'll put our tone will probably be about right up here. So you have like stuff like that. So we'll just use that same progression, right? So that was the tone this was the center that I put us in, right? All right, so that's more like a gospel thing. But we can go like so. We got. Oh, yeah, so we're doing that. We're going to start on the 6, which is that uncle. So So now, like I said, I like to focus on melody before words. Now, it just depends if there's a phrase or if there's some type of words that really stands out to me, like for instance, the words Instagram, right? Which some of you know what it is, some of you don't, right? It just depends, but I guess for the most part, most of you will know Instagram. So you have Instagram. So that's the word, right? So now with that in mind, I don't have a melody, but I have the thought of Instagram. I have the thoughts like, okay, what Instagram means is there to see your pics, right? To connect. Now, most of my Instagram friends are female. Now I do have some males. Some of my homies that I'll like their page or whatever, but for the most part, I'm just really just looking at the females, right? So now we're gonna do an R&B song, but it's gonna be based around Instagram, and then now I will try to get the melody together. So let's see how that'll go. So we got now I'm just kind of just talk it out and work it out and try to figure out what am I gonna say. Like I said, the thought is Instagram. Let's see what I can get. I might have to abandon that melody just because, like I said, we're gonna do an old school R&B. I might see how would a new schooler do it, but let's just try to do old school R&B. How would it go? It'll go something like this. Sitting here watching. Let me see. Sitting here looking through my feet. Yeah. Then you appear. I wonder if it's someone treating you right. Yeah, because old school R&B is real respectful. Old school R&B is real respectful. So we need to respect. We need to respect women. Here we go. How are we gonna do this? Let me hear it. Girl, your pictures keep coming up on my feed. And I just wanna let you know that I'm watching you. Sounds a little stalkerish, but hey, let's just go with this. I've been watching you for a while, but it's like you just don't see me, but I see your pictures in my feed, baby, and I like them. I comment on them, yeah, but you never ever reply to me. You let those guys lie to you, but I can be your man if you let me to. I can be your man if you let me. If you let me, I can is a lovely picture, baby. All right, so I don't know. I did like the I can be your man if you let me. If you let me, I can be your man. So I like that. I like that melody, but the hook. We need Instagram. I need something. Let me see. A follow on Instagram. Wait, let me see, because I think sometimes maybe they gotta request. People have to accept you. So, like, let's say you wanted to follow me on Instagram, which is Bo Miles. You can look it up. I think yeah. Some people have it to where you have to, if you like. For me, you can just hit follow and you'll follow. But some people, you have to be requested. They have to accept you, right? So then we could do that, because I like that. If you let me. Something like that, right? So there, like I said, just use that same progression, like that progression, that first one, this one, like that. That's you can catch a lot of stuff, right? You can make a lot of stuff. Let's try. Let's see. So this is coming back, right? So this was mainly from the boy, you should know that I got you on my mind, secret admirer. I've been watching you at night. I think of you. I want to be your lady, baby. If your love is strong and incomparable, if your love is strong, gotta give my all to you. At night, I think of you. Right, so you have that, which Sierra, what did she do? My body, baby. And the body, is now here. You can make it more, man, like a metaphor. It's time for something going down, something really wrong. It's time for saying going round, thinking no, it's going down. Then the wrong out, it don't stop. Right, so you have that, right? Now this progression is popular. If we change the key, you have so right now we're in D, right? So if we just take it down a half step, just the two of us. All right, so that's a good one too. Oh, we could do something with that one. I'm gonna do. Let me see. Let's switch it up to some type of electric piano. Let's see what kind of sounds we got here. Yeah, so we like it. Yeah. Let me be your friend. Let me see. Now follow me. So, I don't know. Now I'm going to Twitter or Facebook. I don't know which one I'm gonna say. I've been thinking for a while now. You just don't see me. I don't know why, but all of these songs just like kind of stalker. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to them because I don't know if it had that much stalkerness in them. I don't think they did, but you know, all of mine, they have that stalker quality. Said I done sent you so many messages, yeah, no day, yeah. And it seems like I didn't get a reply, yeah. And I'm starting to wonder what I'm doing, yeah, yeah. Can I get a reply? Can I get a reply? Can I get a reply? Can you just reply to me? Can I get a reply? Can I get a reply? You know. Now, mainly, we're gonna have to step it away because mainly those R&B ones is gonna be. It's not really where they're trying to get the girl to go out with them. Some of them were like that, but for the most part, like when I think of Jodeci, let me see, because like shot at, and if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. I'm trying to think of the verse. Ooh, ooh. The very first time that I saw your brown eyes, you said hello, and I said hi. I knew right then you were the one, but I was caught up in physical attraction. All right, so the story to that one, and a quick one, is just to say, like, all right, he saw a girl, he liked her, but I guess maybe he left her because of, like, after he broke up with her, he realized, like, hey, this really was a friend. Like, I'm not really sure. I would have to really go over the words. But, you know, like, when I think of, like, Jodeci, you know, I've been watching you for so very long, trying to get... See, so it's again trying to meet a girl. So, yeah, we'll just ride out with that. I mean, of course, we could do the one where you already know the girl. So now I already know her in this one. So this song, whatever it may be, I already know the girl. So this is my girlfriend. Hey, baby. You know I've been... No. Here we go. Hey, baby. You've been working hard. Being independent and everything. That's the type of stuff you had back in the 90s. And it just looks like, you know, I can feel that you just need a back rub. So come over here. Let me touch you. Said your skin is so soft. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I just wanna take your shirt off. Yes, I did. Yeah, my name. Yeah, well, yeah. And you know, that nobody can rub you down like me. Say, let me rub you down. Oh, let me rub you down. Let me rub you down. Oh, let me rub you down. Oh, well, let me rub you down. Tap into them cows. Oh, rub you down. Let me rub you down. Let me rub down. Right, so that's if you already know it, right? But for the most part, I think those introduction songs back then, they were like, look, get to know me, and then I think those were the more popular ones, you know. So if we were to do something like that, like you figure, how would I do Let Me Rub You Down with a little Instagram? Let me see. Hey, you've been working all day. It's time to wind down. You know, I can't wait for you to get home, you know. So what would this? This would be what? Maybe this would be in a text message, you know? So, all right. Because if I call, you know, with today's type of things, like when you call a person, they answer, right? Maybe I know she's in a meeting. All right, so I'm leaving a voicemail. You know, I know you got that 11 o'clock meeting. So, just a heads up, about 6 o'clock, I'm going to send you a text. Nah. Well, see, this is the thing. When you're writing, you're coming up with these ideas, like the song should make sense. Like it should have a direction. That's what we're doing now. We're trying to come up with a direction for the song. Right? So, like I said, this is for today. I'm doing that R&B style, but I'm bringing it up to today's standard. Now, back then, you could get away with it, you know, because it's like you talking to her. Hey, girl. I know all my songs, I got to do the deep voice, because that's what they had. They didn't have this voice on the R&B tracks. Hey, girl. You know, I've been watching you for a while. And I just wanted to know. So now we're up to today's. Right? We're not in the past. We're gonna do an R&B song for today. How will it? But now I know, like, it's the new school of thought is more aggressive. Is more not really too disrespectful, but those elements are more prevalent in the music today versus old school R&B. Like old school R&B, it was, you know, let me hold your hand. I can be your man if you let me. Like that. That was then. Right now, they still, you can still have songs like that, but I think today's one will probably go something like, let's see how we do it today. No talking or intros. So you wanna, let me see, so it'll be like, you wanna audition, let me see. All right, we're going back to some type of, you know, social media. Now I'm just trying to think of, like, okay, what I'm gonna do. See you caught my, let me see. See you caught my eye. And I see you looking fly, yeah. And I feel let me see, let's change the sound that way we can. Yeah. I gotta get, who can I latch on to? See, attention, shout it. You gotta work it for me. Let me see. Yeah, so here we go. If you want my attention, shout it. Then you gotta work it up. If you want my attention, shout it. Then you gotta get it, work it up. Yeah. If you want my attention, girl, you gotta do something that'll stand out. Say yeah. If you want my attention, shout yeah. You gotta do something. If you want my attention, shout it. You gotta back it up. You gotta back it up. If you want my attention, shout. You gotta back it up. You gotta back it up. It'll be something like that, right? But mainly it'll probably be what today's stuff is like. Let me see. Say we out in the club on Wednesday night. And it really good, yeah. And you know that I'm out here, right? Don't know right. What you doing? Say, what you drinking, girl? What you drinking? I don't know the drinks, cause I don't drink. But if it was a time, I would name them right now. Yeah, this will be the time when I start naming drinks. Here we go, let's try. So you like your Baltimore Zoo, little Canberra mixing in you. What you going on? I was talking, what you going on? Yeah. Gonna be a good time, running on the day, you know where what you drinking? What you drinking, Johnny? What you drinking? Said it's on me, yeah. Said it's on me. What you drinking? What you drinking, Shawty? What you drinking? What you drinking is on me. It's on me. So I don't know if that would be today's. Yeah, it probably would. What else? I had some good ones, but I cannot think of them. Let me see. So we got now see, I think one of the biggest issues, like when I look at because most of my friends on Facebook are like the teenagers, they're probably like between the ages. Now I believe you have to say that you have to be at least 18, or maybe it's 14 or 13. I don't know but I believe that you have to be at least 18. But I'm sure you can be younger than that. That just lets you know, like, I'm old. So I don't even know how this thing goes. But I want to say that they just seem like they're 14. you know. And so it's a lot of picks. Like I don't you know, I don't really want to put anybody out there. I'm not gonna say any names, just because, you know, like they trying to keep me, you know, caught up with the times. Because really, if it's really up to me, I mean, I just want to play music and just practice. Like, I don't really have time to keep up with the different social sites that's going on and all of that type of stuff. Like, I don't really have time for it, you know. And I'm married, so, you know, there's really no purpose for me other than to promote the music. But, you know, I see like a lot of the problems are, you got pictures, maybe guys are like sexting type stuff, you know. So then I think that if someone was to be of this, you know, of the time and they wrote a song, it'd probably be on that, you know. So let me see, let's go to another key. Let me see, we got so there we go. So send a pic, those type of elements, you know. I would say those, that should be a good song. Like, if you incorporate that type of stuff, that should be a good song, right? Another thing, just with all of that, it just shows like how these love songs, it's like they don't even really mean anything. It's like they're trying to they're selling an idea to us. And the idea is not even coming from a truthful place. Like, even as I just play around and try to come up with a song, which if I was doing this for real, I would definitely look at a relationship like right now. Right? So now I'm starting to, like, I'm going to try to do a serious one and see where we go. So So I'm going to go through my index of relationships, and I'm going to pick a girl that I used to go out with. I know some of you are like, oh, pick me. Pick me. So I'm not going to say who this will inspire, or who inspired this one. So let's go to the piano. So here, this whole time, all of the songs have generated from the idea, from a thought, from an idea, and then I search for the melody. I search for the chords, you know, using that progression that we started out with earlier. Because remember, the only thing I did, I just took it in different keys and stuff like that. Like, you know, some of my musicians, you know, like, I'm just really pretty much just doing the same thing, right? So I have a framework, and then I have an idea, and then now it's like I'm just using a blade, and I'm trying to carve and bring definition. So I have a piece of clay, I have an idea, and I have a knife, I have a tool to shave it down, and now I'm just trying to simplify and to dig deep, to go deep within to bring it out. So that's really all we're doing. This style of writing. So it's not really melody focused. or melody driven, but the melody is still important when I, once I start singing, that's what I'm trying to do but it's the idea is more important. So let's see, where are we? Let's go to, now, see, my stuff I think it'll be kind of dated. But let's see, we'll see. This is just a love song. R&B, baby. See, so now I gotta think. I gotta lock in on one, okay? All right. Okay. All right. Now this is gonna be maybe a breakup song, right? Maybe this is a breakup song. So I gotta leave. Let me see. So I gotta leave. I gotta go away. Gotta go away. So now I gotta leave. Gotta leave you alone. I gotta go away. I gotta leave you alone. Gotta go. That's a Michael Jackson right there. Said it seems like when we started, it was just so good. But now, I don't know what happened. Said it seems like when we started. Yeah, I'm running with that Michael. Ooh, that MJ. So long. I don't know if it was me or you, but it seems like it can't be repaired. Ah, that's cheesy. All right, let's see. Some days you have it, some days you don't. It's just not there. It's just not there today. And seeing that, that's just the reality of being a songwriter. Some days you have it and some days you don't. Like the consistency, like you figure, like I feel good about my ability to write songs. But just that consistency, it's not about every day, but it's just that you can pump them out, right? So it doesn't matter how long it takes. Like you figure if I was going into the studio and it was like, because I remember back when Drew Hill popped from Baltimore. And their manager, I want to say his name was Mike, but I don't know. And I'm not even sure, because people, you just have so many managers, so many people. Like once you blow up and you become popular, there's so many people around you. So I'm not really sure how close to this guy, or how close this guy was to Drew Hill. But, that's what they were saying. You just never know. So, but anyway, back when that time was going on, around that time when they popped, I met somebody supposedly or allegedly that was close to him, and he was like, look, man, how many he was like, how many songs you got? And I'm like, I have. At that time, I was young. I was probably like between 17, 18, or maybe even 16. It's hard to tell. But I was like, yeah, man, I probably have about, at that time, I probably had maybe 3 or 4. I don't even remember any of those songs that I had. But he was like, man, give me 10, 10 songs. Write me 10 songs, and I'll present them. And, that type of consistency to just put them all out just in one day, that was rough. Because if I had 3, I had to come up with 7 more, bangers, hits, and like that. That's unrealistic for a songwriter. Like 10 hits in a week's time from when you're not known, for a certain thing. That now, let's say you're whoever's out now, like a really good songwriter. Let's say Taylor Swift. I mean, she's pretty good songwriter. At this point, Taylor Swift that we all know, yeah, she can sing anything pretty much, or Beyonce or Jay or somebody like that. They could do anything, but when you're just breaking the mold, it's so many things that it depends upon. It's hard to just lock in and say, like, all right, here you go, here goes 10. But an established person who we already are familiar with their sound and their ideas, they can give us 10 crappy. Really, just they would truly be crappy in the sense that, let's say, over the course of 10 years, when we go and listen to those songs, you might not want to hear one. Right? So that's the whole thing. It's, some days is good, some days is bad. This one, I would say this session is not as good as it could be, but it's so many other things that I'm juggling, and that's just even with a writer. It's so many things that you could be juggling. You got whatever when you go home, whatever you're expecting when you go home, or when you go to work, or when you go here or there, and so many things that just really clouds. And it's just like, man, I'm not really in a space to where I can just produce the work that I want. And when you get to those moments, you just have to accept that, hey, it can happen. It happens to all of us. But I'm going to keep going. Like, that day when I feel inspired, like I'm going to write, I'm going to create. Now, right now, because I feel like with the stuff that's going on, like with the Charleston thing, with the terrorism, like with these issues, it's just hard for me to write or think about an R&B song. But again, like I said in the beginning, but that is the power, and that is just the discipline that these guys had, because, they were going through like some crazy stuff, crazy life things, but they had to buckle down and write, like, I love you, baby. You're everything that I need. Right? Like, they had to do that despite maybe they didn't even have a girlfriend, or their girlfriend broke up with them and now dating some guy that they can see. So now you have to see your girl and her new man. They're all happy. You're in one of those dark places, but you have to you're my baby girl. I know my baby. Like that type of stuff. So, that's why I like R&B so much. It's the fact, for one, I mean, I'm going to have to really listen to it so that I can see it. Is it as stalker stalkerish as I'm portraying it to be, because it's like every song that I start out with, I'm like, hey girl, you know, I've been thinking for a while. Right? So I don't know how many of them were, that much of stalkerness, but yeah, just powering through regardless of what's going on, and writing that love song, like that truly is challenging when you have other things going on. So to those of you who are writers, hey, keep doing it, keep pushing, keep writing. Definitely use what's going on. Like, I feel like, if it would be easier for me to write a conscious song than it is, or some type of melancholy song than it is for me to write, like, some type of I just found new love, like it would definitely be harder, so we will call it. So I'll call it that. We're gonna end. Let me see if I remember this song. This is a song that I wrote. I remember when I was just a little boy, round the age of 3. There was a party held for me as the other kids came in. Some with they dance, they got to swing around in his arms. So I looked to my mother to ask about my father, and what she said to me when she got down on one knee, she said, first you was made out of love. With a tear running down her face, I remember what mama said. She said, your daddy's gone and he won't be coming back, so don't hope to see him any more days. She said, I'm sorry you're the one, but your life has begun. It's his loss any old way. She said, your daddy's gone and he won't be coming back, so don't hope to see him any more days. She said, I'm sorry you're the one, but your life has begun. It's his loss any old way. And that was the first verse. I can't. The second verse was something. Graduation and everybody's there to support me. It was a feat just to complete as they walked down the aisles. Then we took our chairs. Suddenly my mind drifted off. Though I thought about my mother, thought about my father. Something I can't remember. Crap. Let me see. Suddenly my mind drifted off. So I thought about my father, something. I can't remember. But, that was, at least I remember the first verse. That was a song I wrote a long, long time ago. I'm going to have to pull it up. I'm going to dig it up next time I'm singing it. I'll sing the whole thing, probably start off with it. It just depends, today I'm just feeling more somber than usual. Like, I'm feeling good, but I think all of these things that are around and that are happening, it definitely affects your work, and that's what I want you guys to know, is that, everything affects the music. So, with that being said, everything affects the music. Sponsors. We got Amdreamo Music. Remember, build the house, make your porridge, make your bed nice and cozy, make your chair nice and just right for the guests that come, for your potential fans that will come to support you, right? Give them a place to come, and you can build that with Amdreamo Music at amdreamo.com. You can also go to Bo Miles and BoMiles.com and click on the link. The link is there, right? AdvancedBKJ.com for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's also at Bo Miles. So just go to BoMiles.com. You're going to see these sponsors. You're going to click on them. You're going to go right there, and you're going to do what you got to do. You can hit me up on whatever. Like wherever you are, I'm sure that I'm there too. My 14-year-old friends try to keep me together. I'm on Snapchat. I don't really even know how to use it. Like I don't even have a need for it, but I'm on it. So if you're on it, I'm on it. I'm on Periscope. I'm on all kinds of stuff that I don't even have a need for. Like I don't even, I'm just on it. I don't even know why I'm on it, but I will continue to stay there so that you guys can connect to me. You can also, leave a comment wherever on the pics or whatever. You can send me a direct message. I'm just putting it out there to let you know that you guys can contact me. Like I'm not, so far away that it's like, listen to my voice, but do not reply. Like, nah, that's cool with me. We're also brought to you by Weebly. You can build a website, build your presence, your online presence with easy point and click or drag and drop templates, right? You can sign up for free, build the website and everything. Have everything ready to go. Bring people to your website, no matter if you're doing insurance, you're doing a bakery, you are a lawyer, whatever you want to do, you can do it online with Weebly. Go to BoMiles.com, click on the links. You can also go to Bo Knows Music. It doesn't matter. Big shout out to my dog, my road dog, Fiddler. He's not on the show today, but he's with me all the time. So, another episode you'll catch it. So he'll be there. He's still here. He's still good. He's with us. But today I'm just by myself, running this thing solo. So low you can't hear me, bro. There we go. Cue the music.
This is the end of the podcast.
Yes, it is. This is the end of the podcast.